More power, baby.
Mo Powah, baby. Up here with me, getting ready for the Xfinity Bristol races tonight. Up here with me, I got NRG, Mo Powah,
More power, baby.
and the racer formerly known as G9.
Hey,
Just let me know when I can take the invite. Alright.
Who we got on the poll?
Dirty
Boy Jackson.
One of them boys. Got Young Boy, Dirty Boy, Hunty Boy.
Do we, I'm sorry, I just got home from work. Do we even, in the broadcast chat, did anyone post points in there today? No, we do not have Xfinity points.
Okay. Alright, getting ready to take it live.
So what do you think? Are we going to have little cautions or a bunch of cautions?
Bristol's so unpredictable, honestly. Because last night,
It is.
the Cup race, we were expecting a caution fest. But it didn't turn out that way, so.
Appreciate it, bud. Yeah, the truck race is here. Or wait, that was Martinsville. Sorry.
And they were at Kansas
No,
Monday.
Temple. I was very surprised to see as few as cautions as we did last night. I know the preset race was a little iffy there for a while, but the custom race, 3 cautions, no cautions in the first stage. That was pretty good.
And
Depending on who you ask.
Dirty Boy Jackson side by side with Ty Hazard, but Ty gets the lead.
And he's got that outside line, absolutely preferred. It does make for fun racing.
Ooh, 5 catches the ball.
Alright, Racer X, I know you know a handful of these guys in here. I'm not saying that's not even in the big voice, but anyone you got an eye on tonight?
man, there's a lot of fast guys. Build, Dirty Boy. I've raced with him. He's super fast. Young Boy Terrell. I mean, there's probably 10 guys that could win this race tonight that I just see right off the bat. And that's going to make for a great race. I'm excited to see how the 2 lines work out, see if anybody can really make that bottom in. And as we say that, we got a battle for the lead now.
They were going 3 wide into 2. 98 ended up going around, and it collected like the whole back half of the field. So, first caution.
First caution.
I feel like every time that me and D Smith or Mo Powah D Smith is in the booth, there's a lot of cautions.
I can't handle the Mo Powah.
I mean, guys, it's Bristol, baby, right? Cautious.
Mo Powah,
Yeah.
baby.
So, like, the average Bristol race back in the day, it'd have like 15 to 20 cautions in a 500 lap race. We're doing, how many laps is this one, Humphrey?
150.
150. So,
Yeah, these guys are going to get about 38 to go on green. So
hopefully we don't see 15 to 20 cautions in this race. The last time we had a caution fest, the last 2 times we had caution fest in the booth, yeah, we were ready to headbutt steakhouse.
Paul Bear, he's already in the comments telling us, hey.
What up, Paul?
Back green. Ty Hazard back out front.
He is the 5 young boys, 18 and the 54, all back there. I know Hunter really enjoys spirit place and stuff, eat a wall. So, hopefully no one puts him in there. He wants to put it himself.
Fairly calm up front right now.
Not so much in the back, from the very back of the field. Oh, uh-oh.
and Young Boy really putting pressure on the 61 there for the lead now. Both those guys in the top three doing a really good job in the front right now.
Oh,
there we go. Nice battle right there.
3 wide for the lead.
3 wide. Wow.
All right, let's see how far they can make this.
Man.
Push the brinks around.
Ty got the wall there a little bit. Caution's out.
Caution's out. Yeah.
Who had the lead when the caution come out?
Oh man, I think the 18 had it.
I'm not sure I agree with 3 wide at Bristol personally, but hey, decent, I guess.
Hey, you're getting your money's worth.
I didn't get. Wait, you're getting paid?
Oh no, I meant the ones in the stands up there, not us. No.
Yeah.
We don't get paid nothing.
But yeah, they're definitely not social business. We got a full house. A little less than 30,000.
Man, what a battle though for the lead though. Before that caution came out, not really sure what happened in the back there. I had my eyes on front, but great battle between those guys. They really did a good job staying off of each other, even though there was some contact. Not bad for 3 wide at Bristol.
Yeah, we got some trash in the lead now. We'll see what he can do with it.
Forky up front.
Hoping that he'll go faster.
Looks like some pit strategy shuffled up our leaders there. Honeywild to the lead.
Yeah, I did see right before we went back green in the chat, someone in the field did mention it. He was driving a little aggressive right there. I get it though. It is Bristol. Everyone's got different let-off lanes. There's some people they prefer to use brakes, where other people they prefer to just roll it through the corner.
And look, honestly, when you're looking at that move as a driver perspective, sometimes you got to take it at Bristol. If you got an opening, you got to take it. As we got another caution.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we're on a good pace for that 15 to 20 I was talking about.
Yeah, been pretty erratic here so far.
All right, so I guess the next thing is how many cars do you think are going to finish on the lead lap tonight? All right, I like Hunt's answer. He's in the ear. He says there's going to be 0 cars that finish on the lead lap, which means there will be no winner.
I mean, just keep coming. Yep. We're going to have a lot of cars on the lead lap at the end of this race.
How many did we have last night, D? I think there was only 3 or 4.
I want to say there was 5
4.
on the lead lap.
Was it? I don't know.
There you go. See there to the lead. Outside. 18 really pulling a lot of steam there on the outside. Young boy in the 5 looking to go on Hunt. Able to take that spot for.
Definitely not surprised to see the 7 of Mike being up front. Him and his brother both really did dominate the truck series in the mini season, and they definitely deserve to be in a higher series. He's been up front every week.
They go 4 fresh to the lead. 61 too far behind.
There's a cluster of cars behind the 61 right now. And
there we go to the back. No caution though.
Yeah, single car.
He got her around. Man, young boy really making some moves there, trying to get around Dirty Boy.
Yeah, we should see some battles for the front. I mean, for the lead a good bit now.
Man, DK really trying to go back on the outside of the 60 on Ty.
I tell you what, the 5's got that low line working for him. He's getting a lot of runoff. Excellent.
Yep, and judging from what I've practiced so far, I would prefer a car that it's doing what Five's doing right now.
Is it just me, or is his mic cutting him out a little bit this time?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Staying with this
I mean,
battle up front.
I can hear you, but it's stuff less cutting in away from me.
Five hot on the bumpers, 18, trying to find a way to get by, or he'll be just winding down laps here. But they are pulling away from the rest of the field.
Oh, they done checked out.
They're almost nose to tail, it seems like.
Oh, the 18's gonna do the 5 the high side there.
Oh, Celtics in chat already with the Mo Powell, baby.
Mo Powell, baby!
Brought home the win last night in customs.
Yeah, buddy. This is a really good battle for the lead. Like, I think Young Boy's just kind of sizing up Dirty Boy, Data and Boys.
Yeah,
9 laps to go right there.
I kind of feel like Young Boy kind of went for him to make a mistake, or he's going to wait for the opportunity a couple laps to go on the stage. And
top 3 get stage points here.
that is the thing.
Excuse me.
18 really leaving that high open now. Terrell really taking advantage now. He might get the run on.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he did.
It looked like he was going to be on the quarter panel. I thought the 18 might have come up and got into him, but didn't.
Yeah, tough part of the track right there coming off 4. If you're little marbles, it's definitely loose.
Battle for third.
Well,
For it. Yeah, battle for third. Last stage point. 07 of
and yeah,
Chonka?
5. He's ventured to the top, and I think he's found that it's a little too loose up there for him now. Low ground.
07 got
somebody is,
61.
oh my god. Push the brink dying into the air. Somebody was on the bottom of the track on the backstretch
And that's a caution there.
Up, nose first.
It did
Was that the
Diamondbacks as well.
That was
Yep.
on your stage.
Stage, yep. So there you go. Jackson, stage 1.
They're bringing out the black cart because I'm pretty sure it was up to 10 and pushed the brink. He was the one that ended up running into the car that was going nose first towards the outside wall, and he ran right into him and he went flying in the stands. So,
The 07 actually got by the 61 there right before all that broke out for third place in the stage. So we'll come away with the stage point right there. Because we're already done with stage 1, heading to stage 2.
good little stretch of racing.
Yeah, Dirty Boy and Young Boy back out front. Back underway. See if caution
Green's the only track. Yeah. This is really the only track that I would rather start on the inside.
Yeah, but we saw how good the 5 was on the bottom. Chance to really take for that.
Oh no. Hunt's was in trouble back there. Eating the wall right off of it.
He's good at that.
Yeah, but not in that way.
Normally it's on purpose though.
Oh yeah, there's a big wreck in front of him now.
And I'll bring out the caution.
And caution's off. I don't know, there's some guys in the back here. I'm not sure who, but it's not looking pretty.
They hate it here.
Yep.
Dirty Boy was trying to step out to a good little lead there, but caution came out and ruined that.
Alright, I'm playing some chats here. Hearing that the 22 is driving a little aggressive right now too, so keep an eye on him and see what he's doing. But we found that.
Back to green flag. Side by side off the one. Ooh.
Oh man, 5's got the outside this time.
Oh, the 44 is around. Yeah. 10's lag. Let me know.
Oh man. There you go.
The 18 trying to battle back on the low side and keeping it close though.
Oh yeah, he's going to lose it now. 5 and 61 is going to get by him now. Little contact out of 4 there between the 5 and 61 or 18.
Looks like it's going to be a conveyor belt going by on the outside so they can get up there. They drop down in front of the 18 and move back up the track.
Oh yeah, that top side is just so precious. So it's where you want to be.
61 underneath the 07 for second.
Oh no, the 07's up on high side, taking second away from 61.
It might take a corner or two, but most of the time you can get that high side drive. Well, as I say that, the 61 slides right up in front of him.
Hard to do. Hard to not do.
Gonna Terrell out front in the cloud.
Man, he saved it in the back.
Yeah, I saw that on the corner of the screen.
68. Good save.
Looks like 07's rolling the bottom a lot more than.
I think he's just trying to make up that ground now that he lost after getting dumped in the wall there. Which you can kind of do on the bottom, kind of eat it up, and then try to get right up on their bumper.
The 5 car though looks like he has the car to beat right now. Just trying to stretch out the lead just a little bit, but 61's trying to hang tough.
And like we talked about that 3 wide pass earlier, you just got to take advantage of those situations, and restarts really are key at Bristol, where you can make up a lot of ground and get away from maybe somebody who might actually have a better car than you know.
Yeah, track position is important here.
And it's hard to pass. I mean, there's a couple different ways to run the track. It's one of the few tracks that you have that option, but it's just about how you have the car set up and you got to execute it. And the longer the run goes, affect the car differently. I'm sure most of these guys probably did full fuel runs just to see how the car handles on a long run. And some of these guys that run in the middle of the pack might not have great short run speed, but they might have consistent speed that, at the end of the run, if we get a long green flag run in the third stage, they might be a factor.
So if you guys were if you guys were in the position of the top 4 up here, where they're all nose to tail battling, where you can't really pass, what are you trying to do as a driver to get around those guys?
I mean, I think, especially with the precept, I think the top line, rolling that top line is probably the quickest way around. But we did see the 5 when they were battling at the end of the first stage, he started to get loose and he was actually hot. So adjusting for, how long you've been out on the tires is clutch, if you know how to do it.
Yeah.
We see 3 different lines from the 3 top guys right here. One was in the top, one was in the middle, one was down there.
Yeah, really impressed with the 07 of Ubi right now. He's made up some ground on him and been able to pass the 18 and making headway there, putting pressure on the 61.
Yeah, I was going to mention 18, 61, and 5 did show the most speed so far during the race, but to see Chomp up there, which if I remember right, he was up there last week too. Good to see a name that we're not completely familiar with yet.
Yeah. Man, I'm really impressed with those 07. Able to drive it as low as he did off the corner, not get loose, still keep the pressure on the 61. you're just looking for an opportunity. See, there you go, opportunity taken. Able to drive off and gonna take second place, I bet here. Watch.
Meanwhile, Hunty Wild moved back up into the top 5 after getting a couple back early. Trash.
Oh, 61 in the wall gets into the 18. They saved it.
Lap car coming up here from the leader.
And there you go. 07's looking nice. I just like the way he's rolling in, man. I've been driving with him for a couple laps. He's got a nice entry in the corner and able to really stick it
Looks like he's
on the
out
out.
the leader now.
Yeah, I mean, he's gained a couple tenths already. He's going to be right there in a few laps.
I tell you one thing I noticed that was tough last night with lap traffic. You know, yeah, they probably see you on the mini map, but they don't. And props to I think that was the 44 there, getting out of the way like
Man,
that.
61.
But
So loose.
last night there was a lot of guys that you're running different lines and stuff. You just if you're trying to stay the hell out of the way, you just don't really know where to go. I didn't know.
Oh, yeah. Battle for the lead is heating up. He wants it. Shanka wants it.
How many laps we got to go here? 13 laps to go.
There's a little even gap between all these top 4. Hunty trying to gain ground on them with good.
07 dives it in. Alright, killing some momentum. Go back up the track.
Yeah, Hunty, see these 4 in the side by side for a couple laps. Hunty gained that ground pretty quick.
Yeah, it don't take much here. One little slip up, and someone's gonna gain a load of time on it.
Yeah, like Devin's doing now, really applying the pressure.
Oh,
Just
he
trying to
gets into
force
it.
him to make a mistake.
Side by side with the lead.
Oh man, all the way down to the apron.
Oh, five's getting loose here a little bit.
And you're doing everything you can to keep those 7 behind you, but I think he's going to give away now.
We're 2 by 2 here, the first 4.
Hunty, I spoke it in existence there for you.
Oh,
no.
five got loose and got into 07.
And
That
man,
battle might
that's
be
the
over for
thing.
this stage, but I'm sure that'll heat up.
Oh, for sure. That's what happens when you're applying pressure on the guy in front of you. They tend to get a little bit looser because they're working their car harder than they were before the pressure. So you heat those tires up a little bit and tend to get loose.
And we're not even really taking into account that these guys really have no idea, like, in this race specifically, the one that we're watching, they don't really know what to expect with this many cars on the track, how their cars can handle at the end of like a fuel run.
Oh yeah, because you're unloading all that weight.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it gets looser, even more so.
They might have practiced it with, a fuel run with a couple buddies, but when you're on the track with this many people and, your fellow competitors, it is kind of tough to judge. You save money with the next car about to go lap down.
And sometimes you get in a spot on the track that's not ideal for the way your car is handling. You might get stuck on the outside when you don't want to be, and you got to try to hold on.
Ooh,
and we got a crazy battle for the lead here.
Yeah, the 22, I'll tell you, the 22 held his line there, and someone went underneath him to take it pretty tight off, too. I was not expecting that.
And just like I talked about, putting your car in a bad position, and the 61 paid the price there. Went around.
He didn't lose too much for him, though. He only dropped 2 or 3 spots.
Well, he's going to lose stage points if he doesn't make them up. The laps will cost him.
Oh man, I don't know how many laps are left, but the 07's creeping back up there.
I think about the 18.
Oh, this
Okay,
is the
there you
last
go.
lap.
All right, Terrell, young boy Jackson, and Shanka get top 3.
That was a pretty interesting stage.
I'm glad we really paced it out.
Puddin', you know
Tough
who's
race.
in the booth. It's Mo Powell, baby.
Mo Powah! No, Terrell had Mo Powah!
Oh, you said who's on the booth. I don't know who's on it, but we're in it.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're here in it. And
Well,
just to let
okay,
everyone out
so
there,
do you see anybody trying to make 2 tires work right now to get track position, or is that out of the question?
absolutely not.
Yeah, it's been too long of a run for 2
That was
tires.
a hard no.
Last night in the custom
Like-
race, I actually took 2 tires and got track position at one point, and it was
You
working
lost
out.
very quick though.
Yeah, when you get chopped into the wall, passing for third, it hampers the performance of the car.
Still got 15 cars in the lead lap, by the way. Quite a bit.
Start of stage 3.
Once we get stuff out here,
Dirty Boy Jackson, I think, did exactly where he wanted to on this race.
the 22 is not looking pretty on the back stretch right now. But anyway, while we're over the caution, we go out there and say that Giggity has a golf league now, and it's probably the most important league that's ever been invented ever. I'm just kidding, but no, definitely get PGA 2K21 because if not, then you just win. Coco Money Mike is making a golf course just for us.
Coco
It's gonna be
Resort,
clutch.
or Coco Mountains Golf Resort, something like
Oh,
that.
hold on. He texted me today. Coco Coastal Golf.
Now would be a time to take 2.
Yeah, I guess maybe.
Doesn't look like we had too many 2-tire takers though. 18 and 5, leading them back to green. 18 step advantage. So far, top line's trying to pull out in front.
Man, I really
don't.
Oh.
Oh man, crazy in the back.
Young dude got to the wall. And when I set a turn, bunched up the right field. More than that.
Well, young boy is getting a lot of pressure there from the 07.
That's exactly what Dirty Boys want to see behind him right there.
Yeah, and the 07 can't mess around for too long, you know. Can't keep doing.
Oh, he's gonna run them into the wall right here. Wow.
That might be hey, you made an oopsie last time.
Oh, he got loose.
Kind of give it back.
I don't think that's a reason to throw someone in the wall, especially with the damage on. I don't think the 07 got any damage from what happened between the both.
When you're on the low side going into the corner, these cars do get tight when you have a car on the outside.
They do.
Man, 61.
61 in the wall.
And that's hard to do, man. It's going to be hard not to do tonight in my race. Try not to hit that wall, but
Oh, I forgot.
it will jump up and bite you. 61 doing it again. It's just hard not to do. Once you do it,
Yeah, once you start running consistent laps, and the first time you screw up and accidentally clip the wall, it is hard to get back into that rhythm. The 18 don't have nothing to worry about. I mean, this dude, he can do whatever the hell he wants right now.
yeah. Now you just got to hope for lap traffic get in the way if you're the 07, or really start having the longer run setup. You know, kind of like we saw in the last stage.
But if we do get a little bit of separation throughout the field here, and if I'm the 18, I have this little gap right here. This is the time I try to be you know, just save a little bit of tire,
Oh yeah, for sure.
just in case it does go green the whole way. At that point, just under mine.
I mean, because looking at it, I'm guessing he's got almost about a second lead, if not. So that's plenty to where you know, what you're doing when you say save tires. You don't want to overcook your tires in the corner. So you're just trying to be a little easier, slide the tire, protect the lead.
And then also with the update that came out yesterday, there were some changes. Cola did set up the lobby tonight for high draft effects. So that's what we ran last night, so we decided to do it tonight.
Is it high or low?
It's high.
It's on high.
Yeah. So it was a little different last night. Like, you're pulling quite a bit of draft on the straightaway when you get behind. It's weird. It's definitely different, and I also think that might be another thing that might affect how people run the track based off of how they practice with a couple people, and now you're in a lobby with a bunch of guys. And
the draft's on higher, right?
I don't know if you get like two car breakaway and you're trying to catch one person. I'm not sure like how much time you can gain on somebody against one car like you would at like Daytona or Talladega. But I'm sure it does make a difference, and it probably definitely makes you tighter going into the turns.
Oh, it looked like I can't tell if that was the 5. It was 08. Never. It was 08. Diamondbacks there on the apron took some damage and trying to just stay out of the way there. Ooh, 7 and a 6 together there. It's not good for EK. Took a lot of damage there.
07 is slightly closing this gap a little bit. He's getting there now.
Oh yeah, I mean, 7. We saw it in stage 2. Just had such a good long run car, and then was able to overcome 2 mishaps there and finished 3rd in the stage. So if I was 18, you ain't saving tires anymore right now.
Nah, I mean, I think I want to keep the 07 behind me for a few laps, make them work for it. But at the same time, I will go out here and say that the 07 definitely has shown, I think, the best car on the field right now, in the field right now.
If you're the 18, if you let him go, is that for the win, or do you go, okay, I'm gonna let him go and try to save some tires and then try to get him to come back to me, since there's so many laps left?
Oh, the 07 wallbang got a run off the corner and then put the 18 in the wall again. That was kind of questionable. I wouldn't advise doing that, but hey, right. If I'm the 18, I'm going to give him the pass.
It's Bristol, baby.
18's going to get loose there off the board.
He almost ate the inside wall.
Yeah, he did.
And is that a byproduct of probably being behind a car for the first time on this run and your car just not feeling the same?
Maybe. And like I mentioned earlier, it could also be something to do with, those people use brakes in the current. Well, I don't know why you would bring brakes at first. That's wrong. But, no, I'm just kidding. But,
oh!
Thank
God he's a ghost.
He didn't look ghosted. Almost spilled the Whataburger all over the track right there.
There's a 5-car battle for 3rd place right now. There's just 5 guys that's still in there.
I mean, honey, if it's not too hard there, what's it like being in that draft 4-car back right now? Do you guys feel like you're making time in that draft, or is it costing you time being stuck behind that many cars? Yeah, because we talk about the draft, and I mean, you would think that maybe 5 cars drafting like that, you'd be able to make up time on maybe, per se, the 18 out there running by himself, but...
Oh, no, here we go.
Hunty, they get into the wall.
I guess you lose time because you're more prone to hit the wall or run into another car being so close together, just like we saw.
I think that was 02. It was an 02. It was a black car. Who was? I think it was Asterex. Yeah, he hit the wall kind of much like the field there.
Ooh, it looks like 07 is checked out on 18.
Did you say, D?
The 07's checked out on 18.
Yeah, he's definitely got a name.
Yeah, but unfortunately lost the stream there, so I'm not sure how many laps that we got, but
Ooh,
man, it was 7. Yeah, had to hang on to it.
18's in the wall behind us.
And if they go green on this, it would be the longest that they've gone green tonight. So,
I don't see how many laps are we coming through.
oh, okay. So,
Alright, so 27 laps to go, and you're getting loose. Like, you're going to be fighting out the rest of the race, and it's just going to get worse.
oh yeah, and we're seeing a lot of cars in that spot right now. If they haven't already got loose and wrecked, they're starting to get loose now. And what's interesting is I know the 5 is way back there in 3rd, but we'll watch this battle and see if these guys kind of rubber band back together for the lead.
I just hope we don't have a late race caution or anything like that. I'd like to see it run out and see what happens, because I know if we have a late race caution, we're going to be here for like an extra 20 minutes. Due to the amount of cautions that are going to happen back. But I will say, once they've gotten spread out a little bit here, there's been some really good racing out front. There's been good racing, middle of the pack. We haven't really talked about, I mean, I don't know position-wise or anyone in the pack. We only had one guy that was Dimebags who either quit or lagged out. Are we going to be looking at pit stops at all, Hunter? So we're probably green to the end, which is kind of unfortunate.
I mean, pit stops if a caution comes down, because I want 4 tires.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
If you see the leaders pit, you definitely are pitting. If you don't, then you're just going to ruin the race by going out front with absolutely trash tires and getting in everyone's way off the rip.
54 is trying to put pressure on the 61 here for 4th place, I believe. The best battle we got.
I think the 21 is ahead of them. The 21's position.
Okay, so that'd be for 5th.
Yeah. Yeah, 5th, yeah.
Calm down a good bit here. As the leader coming up on lap traffic.
The 22's on pit road. I'm not sure if he's good.
Oh yeah,
The right guy.
the 07 is heavy lap traffic now. The 18 is wishing that they would slow those 7 up for sure. I guarantee it.
I mean, it did a little bit, but as 18, you got to get through those same cars. So,
Oh, there's a
oh, that was close.
What the hell is that guy doing?
They got it back together. It stayed
That
green.
struggler up there too.
Oh, there's people wrecking. Vapor Trails is wrecking. You got somebody else wrecking. What the hell? But we're still here.
Pro 7 is just picking off these lap cars.
And
Oh.
the pig's around.
Spilled the
went
fries
on
again.
right in front of the leader too. I think those 7 can unpucker now.
I mean, I don't even think he had time to pucker. Just gotta keep going. He didn't even flinch.
Nah. Not at all.
Too bad we don't have one of them heart rate monitors they do in the Cup.
I just seen a spike right there.
See what happened right there? Yeah, spike.
We're probably coming down to about 15 or so to go now.
Let me know when we get to 10 to go.
Man, Hunty sounds like most drivers after about 150 laps at Bristol.
What do you want?
We were in a big chat last night during the preset race, and like I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like the custom race is going to be absolute hell, and then it ended up not being too bad. There was a couple sketchy moments, but all right, we got 10 to go.
10 to go.
Ooh, the 44.
The last thing this 07 wants to see is a yellow.
Yeah, 44 trying to bring one out. Hold on to it.
'07 has been in command of this race.
Yeah, definitely had the most dominant car on the long run. I mean, it wasn't close. Maybe some of these other guys would have had something for them had they not had to run the wheels off trying to get around other guys.
Yeah.
But that clean air is close.
You know, big credit to Shaka though. It seemed like as they pitted on the stages, each stage, he kept making that car better.
Yeah,
and that's good.
He has something. We seen him get loose for a minute, and now he looks like he's relatively decent again. Which I have heard people say that on preset. I've heard people say that like they'll start all tight, get loose, and then they'll tighten back up a little bit on the long run. So that's good.
We're clicking off here. It's coming down to probably close to 5 to go now.
I would just send him his invite now, but yeah, I've seen crazier things happen. No, wait, it's caution. He absolutely does deserve the dub, the way he's raced this third stage.
Oh yeah, by far had the best car in the last stage. Yeah. So, and drove good. Didn't make any mistakes. Overcame some things in the second stage to win. So, really solid win at Bristol.
Yeah. 2 to go. Yeah, Monday nights with D, we've seen a lot of wins get taken away from people late in the race because of late race caution. Me and Taddy on Thursday nights, we've seen a lot of guys getting their stuff away from them. It's the same thing. So we're 1 to go.
One to go. Brought to you by Back Alley Bakery.
Yeah, buddy.
Off a turn.
I heard they have good buns.
The best bun, especially the glazed one.
My mouth is watering.
Yep, and the 07 takes the win at Bristol. Alright, go ahead and let's get him up here for his interview. Quick race.
Yeah, these don't take long. You guys take this one away. I gotta get a hold of Puddin' real quick and figure out what we're doing for the next race. But let me know, say congratulations. I'll be right back.
2-4. Waiting on him to hop up in here. Overall, that was a pretty good race. Saw a few cautions there early on, but they got pretty stretched out there towards the end and kept it green. And there we go. We got our winner up here with us, Ubi Buff Chonka. Congrats, man. Got you a Bristol win. What was the key to really just dominating that race?
Just had to get past everybody, really.
Yeah, the car in front usually. Yeah, the car in front usually does win the race. Uh, did you have to make any adjustments to the car through the caution or throughout the cautions, or did you have it pretty much good to go the whole way?
It was pretty much, I just added tape. That's about all I did.
Wow. Man, you had a solid car. You overcame some things in stage 2 there to come back.
Yeah, it
Did
wasn't
did
rough.
you know that if you had the long run in stage 3 that it was going to be a piece of cake for you?
I wasn't sure because that 18 was fast.
Man, you did a really good job, man. Solid job. Really mowing him down when he was a second and a half ahead of you, and you did a good job passing him, man. Keeping the car in good shape.
Yeah, that's
Congrats,
your
man, on the win tonight.
first win of the
Thank you.
season. Blocks you into the playoffs. Well, hopefully you can keep it up for the rest of the season. Start out strong, heading into the playoffs. Yeah, man, good win. Good race from all of you, really. But yeah, that about wraps up the preset race for Bristol. Saw a pretty good race. What you looking forward to in the custom race?
I'm looking forward to getting out there, man. It's first giggity race back, so I'm excited, man.
How's your car?
It's solid. I think if we just keep it up front and keep it out of harm's way, we'll have a shot at a dub tonight.
Alright, well, congrats to Obi Buff Chonka for the win. Y'all stay tuned for the custom race. Should be coming up here in just a few minutes. See y'all in just a little bit.